Hello guys, and what's going on? So in this one we are going to talk about for loops, but before I do that I just want to point out a simple honest mistake I did. When in the last script or in the last video, this 20 right here should be at the top right there. So what I actually did is printing the decrement right there, and what I should be doing is printing out the actual I itself. Okay, if we let me add some text, number is, and the BR should be in the same line. Okay, and this should be it. If I actually leave it like that, it will do a for loop. It will do an infinite loop, and you don't want to do an infinite loop. It will break the website. It will stop the browser and maybe stop your whole computer, and we have to reset it back. So we actually have to end this with the decrement. Okay, never ever forget it. So this should be it. I should be echoing out the actual I, not the decrement. Okay, if we save this and now refresh back, you can see over here that we got our 20 right there. Okay, so this is it for while, and now to for loops. So for is basically a while, but it has some difference, which is it will print the block of code based on a certain number. Actually, in a lot of scenarios, or the most scenarios will be using for when you know how many times your code should be repeated. Okay, so it's really simple, it's really similar to while. Now we need to start our initialization right there. We are going to set this to 0 just to start with a simple example. And yeah, you can put your initialization variable right there in the parentheses. Okay, you can put it in while and for, whatever you want. And let me do the condition, or the test condition, or the test counter, as you want to name it. And now the I is less than, it will not take our spaces, less than, let's say 20 also. It's less than or equal 20, and to the last one, which will be the decrement itself. Okay, plus, and we need to echo out that I. Okay, let's say value, may get some quotations or some codes, value is, and echo the I right there. Of course we don't need the decrement, because we already put it up there. If we save this and go back to our browser, and you can see right here it just needs some new line, so it can look better. And there you go, from 0 to 20 right there. So what basically happened, just like while, if your interpreter will go over here, it will not affect anything, but let me comment it out, because we need to initialize it right there. Okay, the for loop will basically says that, the interpreter will come in here and see the I is already 0, and it less than 20, so it will print it up right there, and it will go back again, and hey, the I is still 0, so it's still less than, or it's still less than 20, so it will increase it by 1, and it will, now it's 1, and it will print this one out, and we'll go back again, the I is 1 and it is still less than 20, and so we need to increase it by 1, and now it will equal it out as 2, and till it gets to 20. And if we go and remove the equal right there, it will not print the 20, because when it gets gets to 19, it will the loop will basically stop, because we need to get it just less less than 19, not not equal to sorry, less than 20 and not equal to 20. Okay, just based on our condition right here, we can do anything with it. So the decrement will basically the same thing as we did in the while right there. So this is it for loop, and see you on the next one.